All right, Hero Collects here. Next episode, Hero Collects Transgender Hate Mail, Homosexual Hate Mail, Atheist Hate Mail. Basically, you actually do a bunch of screen caps of comments that are in response to comments I made against the deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning: if you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead, click off the video. Do not lie and say there's hate speech to my videos, because there's no hate speech to my videos. It's speech you hate. That's the real story. Yeah, wear your vaccinated shirt, 'cause it's important to get vaccinated. Make sure fight against those diseases. That's very important. Let's continue on here with people getting angry, getting things wrong, getting angry because I'm trying to straighten them out with Bible verses and basic biology. Let's see here. I say, reproductive ways you got to stop trying to identify as opposite biological sex. Now you may leave more comments to my comments. Responses to my comments, but I don't debate on Sunday. So I'll answer them on Monday. See you then. Then person said, girl says, animation says, if it was evil cause, if it was poisoning me, doctors wouldn't prescribe for those who need it. Yeah, it's poisoning, it's poisoning her. She, the doctors will do that to try to make someone happy because they don't understand psychology. So that's how it goes. Mental health is the best ever been in a very long time through lies. Through lies actually. And who are you to say otherwise? Because I see what you're saying. It's not good. You say, oh no, see, by lying and poisoning, pumping myself full of this stuff that shouldn't be in my body. Things are better now. I can deceive people better. That's not good. That's not good. Next. In my head and over life. How would you know that? Lol. I see what you said. And I've heard to get rid of my uterus ovaries things, even for trans reasons. Obviously for trans reasons. Because their are effing painful because of a lot of other stuff going on in my body that may not involve period. And I get very bad migraines from them because you're not drinking enough water or some other thing going on there. That's again another health issue you're ignoring to try and mess around with that stuff. It's not good. But yeah, comfortable skin women get their hysterectomy, so why can't I? Because nothing's wrong with your ovaries and uteruses. Uterus there. Are you against them getting hysterectomies too? No, none of it's to save their lives. Actually save them. Not like, oh no, if you don't do this, I'll die of what? You're perfectly healthy. What do you die of? This is there's cancer in there or some other thing that basically has to be taken out. If it's not, then you will physically die because of actual physical issues, not because you are sad, angry, no, or lied to and that they're not supposed to have them. You are. If you were supposed to have them, you wouldn't. Continue on here. Again, never claim to be the opposite sex, other than all the pronouns I use. If I'm trying to say I'm a dude, ignore that. That's claiming. There's not a biological possible I'm aware. However, my gender is male, so I'm lying, hoping to cover that up. Basically, that's what it is. My gender is male. Person with ovary says that means that they're trying to lie. And that's what's going on there. Continue on your page. Next. I say you should identify as the opposite sex, and the pain you feel may have nothing to do with your biological reproductive organs. You may be allergic to something or dehydrated. Dehydrated. So I'm not against removing organs from the body when something is wrong with them. There may not be anything wrong with yours. And speaking of which, you were born with ovaries, so that makes you a female human. But you can't change that, and you should stop trying to. As your mental health, ignoring reality is a clear sign that something is wrong. Think about when you take a shower to see your vulva. That is a female reproductive organ. And you say you identify as a male. That's lying about your biology, and that is wrong. Let's go. Christian movies, cringe, hate mail. Okay, let's go on here. I was either that other conversation. Now it's this one. I have a lot of problems with undertones and representation of this movie. I was raised Christian, dropped it in sixth grade. That's that. When I brought up on the mindset that I be tortured to eternity, I dare to. I live a life outside religion or pursue my own hobbies, gender identity, who I love, etc., etc. You shouldn't be doing certain things. Shouldn't be doing. That's that news. Just mess your life up. My biological father was a pastor and a horrific predator. I didn't see him in religion. Don't see harm in religion, in any religion. Just individuals use it as an excuse to be prejudiced, racist, and remarkably hateful, in spite of being instructed to love thy neighbor within the Bible. We're going to love that, stuff that you think is love is not, though. So, as someone who was never given a choice when I wanted to leave until my parental figures physically could not stop me, I see a sort of mindset as a noble right to spread Christianity as a massive issue that contradicts the Bible through lies that these so-called women are supposed to be following. So I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about what happened to you, Sister Money. I was bullied horrifically by both peers and teachers at a private Christian school. So I 100% know what you're going through. I hope your father gets put behind bars for life. And so it says, it needs to be said that the religion is the problem here. No, well, yes, the religion of the transgender lifestyle. Yeah. And the homosexual lifestyle, too. Yeah. And atheism, yeah. The text promote immoral practices of prejudice that aren't immoral. Racism, where? Please tell me exactly where. And hatefulness of sin, which is good. If you are a Muslim, you can find justification in the Quran to kill someone who against their religion. Apostasy. In my opinion, these are just texts were as hateful, immoral, and ignorant. We will not have less homophobia, racism, hate, and fear. But there's certain things that are bad, so you shouldn't do that anyway. So let's go. Sin is bad, so stop it. So it says, this sounded a lot, ironic given the context, but they hated Jesus because he told the truth. You know more people who tell the truth like you. Yeah, I don't know if you're telling the truth. So it says, the noble righteous for Christianity reminds me of another thing, converting. And the fact that if you're told that it's your duty to convert people is one of the things that I hate Christians, and this actually does have its roots in there. A book. Yes, I realize Christianity has many flaws. The beliefs, no flaws. And the beliefs aren't mine. Well, a while back, but I don't hate the people who believe. I just wish they toned down the whole forcing people to believe thing, and gave the children a choice of religion. Okay, don't tell them about it unless they are old enough to make the choice of themselves. Though, of course, we're going to try and tell them about homosexuality and transgender stuff and atheist stuff as well. But, from as soon as possible. Different story. We're a different religion than that, than Christianity. Yeah, exactly. It is important to spread Christianity, to talk about how awesome God is, how He is helping with everything, and He can do, basically help you out with all your stuff. It's important to talk about that stuff. People are angry about that because, of course, they want to basically, that means having to trust God and not give up power. And say, no, resist the devil, resist sin. They want to say it. The temptation is saying sin, but I know you got to say no to that stuff. Aside, OMG is so bad, what happened to you? Never should have happened in the first place. Hope you're doing okay now. So I said, I find it funny that the only most bad faith view on religion is the truth. The most bad faith view on religion is the truth. The truth. As that's not unfair and ironically, borderline religious take on many other atheists love to make. Yeah, that's true. Totally religious as well. I find it funny. Someone says it's blatant that their holy book doesn't influence their actions. According to Lizer, anybody who acts like the followers are separate from their religion is a fool. And I say, he said to them, go into all the world, preach the gospel to every old creation. Mark 16:15. Looks like spreading the gospel is part of our religion, not going against it. Thank you. Yes, someone says, he also said, stop preaching if people led you'll tell them to. Matthew 10:14. Then I say, the 50th says, if anyone who will not welcome you or listen to your words, leave their home or town, shake the dust off your feet. Truly I tell you, that will be more favorable for Sodom and Gomorrah on the day of judgment than for that town. I don't want that for anyone, so I'll keep preaching. Hello? Someone said, well, we don't like that. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, hey, but I don't work for sinful humanity. I work for God. And according to the Bible, the book He inspired, I am supposed to rescue those living to death, and the way there's sin is death. And I say somebody else, yeah, because they're gay. Like someone said, why did you like the homosexual lifestyle? Because they're gay. Someone says, I don't think you need to, here comes, I don't need to save myself when it comes to the sins of the church. No, your sins, yes. Personally, instead of going after the LGBT group, you should probably start within your own community. No, I can do both. I can multitask. It's fine to preach. It's not fine to force. But we were getting forced and preach wrong. See, we forced it on you, but you're not supposed to force it on us. Last reply, because as usual, it's pointless to try and have a logical conversation with someone who used to say about what God said, with lowercase g. Know the fact that we do the same thing, but with a different God. I said, I can call out all sin. I can multitask. Also, the sinful logic of the world is nothing on the perfect logic of God. Too loud hate mail. I said, little Jew basically saying he feels like himself when he lies. Angry face emoji. Is that satire? I'm like, no, it's basically what he said. I'm like, are you 10? I'm like, I'm 40. I say, That's even worse, because the truth is being told, a 40-year-old, grown man. Yep, there it is. That's even worse. Well, some people disagree with this, even grown-ups. I got some emoji. Is that weird? I say, I quote, yes, it's super weird. You have to stop. We only got 8 likes for that. It's supposed to be that last episode of the season. Too loud. Home dude dressing up as a girl to try to go to a girl sleepover, but he feels better as a girl. It's transgender stuff. Bullcrap. Top 10 martial arts for self-defense, part 1. What do I have? What's that? Yeah. You forgot. I say you forgot kung fu. That lifestyle that saved the lives of countless villagers in China. So it's not that great. It's not that great unless you're talking sanda, which is modernized kung fu that looks like kickboxing. As I'm talking about the traditional stuff, your whole body becomes a secret weapon from Uncle from Jackie Chan Adventures. Traditional stuff has zero sparring because of lies you're told. And rendered useless by various styles that include sparring according to lies you're told. Yep. I say true, but there are traditional styles that have sparring.